Have you ever come to the end of the season and thought, what happened to the spring? You remembered when cherry blossoms bloomed, but the next thing you know, the tulips have lost their petals, trees are bursting forth in lush hues of green, and the water is 18 degrees. Without even noticing the spring, summer arrived, and you find yourself thinking, spring just came and went, time must be moving faster. I hate to break the news to you, but when you reach the end of that season, time didn't occur any differently. If you miss the season, that 3-month marker of time tied to the rotation of Earth, you were not paying attention to it. That's how powerful our automatic subconscious programs are. I know you're a Dispenza fan, and what you're about to hear is based on his teachings. Find out how to enter that place of your biggest power. In our current 21st century lives, it's not easy. There's always something coming up that we need to prepare for or anticipate, and our lives are so well documented that it's never been easier to get lost in the past. Given the fast-paced and hectic schedules most of us keep, a base level of anxiety, stress, and unhappiness is the new norm. You may not even realize it, but this tendency to get sucked into the past and the future can leave you perpetually worn out and feeling out of touch with yourself. The cure for this condition is what so many people have been saying all along: conscious awareness and a commitment to staying in the now. Living in the present moment is the solution to a problem you may didn't know you had. You might be thinking that all of this sounds great, but what does it actually mean to live in the present moment? How could we be living in anything but the present? Stay with us and find out. Being present-minded is the key to staying healthy and happy. It helps you fight anxiety, cut down on your worrying and rumination, and keeps you grounded and connected to yourself and everything around you. Being present and exerting our ability to be mindful not only makes us happier, it can also help us deal with pain more effectively, reduce stress and decrease its impact on our health, and improve our ability to cope with negative emotions like fear and anger. Living in the now is so difficult because we are always encouraged to think about the future or dwell on our past. Advertisers, reminders, notifications, messages, and alerts are all so often geared towards the past or the future. Think about how often you're busy doing something else, perhaps even fully engrossed in it, when you're jolted out of your flow by your phone's sudden ding. Now think about how often that message or notification helps you stay present and aware of the here and now. When we engage in mindfulness or present moment meditation, we are not ignoring or denying thoughts of the past or future. We are simply choosing not to dwell on them. It's okay to acknowledge and label our past and future focused thoughts, categorize them, and be aware of their importance. The important point is not to allow yourself to get swept up in thinking about the past or future. When we are aware and present, we don't need to worry about getting caught up in thoughts of our past or anxiety about our future. We can revisit our past and anticipate what is to come without losing ourselves. As Joe Dispenza would say, the present moment is a place of your power. The existence of the eternal present moment excludes the existence of time. And since we were taught to look and watch at that device that is showing us what time it is, we accepted the existence of time. When we see days and nights changing, we have the feeling that time is passing. But that's not the case. What's happening is that the earth is spinning around itself, and when we are on the other side from the sun, we experience what's called night and we go to sleep. But the earth is still spinning, everything still exists in now. The present moment's importance cannot be understood because it's our doorway to a new future. It's the place from where we send out and receive creation, as well as where we harness the focus and awareness to create and receive creation. Why? Because where we place our attention is where we place our energy. One more thing is important to understand. Did you know that you can't put your focus on two things in the same time? Many of you think you can, but it's simply not true. Multitasking means you can do few things in the same time, but you can only do this if you already did these same things many times before, and now you can do it unconsciously, without even thinking about what you're doing. But what would happen if I said to you, turn on the television and watch news, and in the same time listen to the song you never heard before? You think you would be able to tell me both the lyrics of that song and what the guy on the news said? Try it, you won't be able to do that. Why is this important? It's important because if you enter the present moment and you put your focus on the desired thing, or if you enter the picture where you already are the person you want to be, if you really focus on that, it's impossible to be distracted with limited thoughts from your subconscious mind. You will either focus on desired outcome or the limited thoughts. And if you keep repeating the process of being present and entering your desired new self, it will be easier every day to repeat that process, until you ultimately become that person. And then life simply has no choice but to give you the circumstances that reflect who you are. It's the law, as Joe Dispenza would say. There are a few things you can do to enter the present moment. You can start small since we are training our focus and attention, but as you begin to master the smaller exercises, create bigger ones for yourself. Here are 5 exercises to get you started. First one is, during some routine of your day, take time every day to observe a tree moving through the season. If not a tree, something that changes, grows or evolves. The second one is, find a spot in or near nature and for 3 to 5 minutes stop, close your eyes and listen to the sounds of nature and your surroundings. Let your consciousness follow the sounds. The third one is, choose a signifier in your life where every time you see it, you are reminded to open your heart. The fourth one is, look up into the night sky. Just be there and watch. And fifth one, my personal favorite, just sit down for 2 minutes, if possible in a quiet place. Close your eyes and follow your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Follow your breath. You can also do meditation, it's probably the best practice. But if you're new to this, just start with these 5 simple exercises. Meditation is the simple exercise of closing your eyes and focusing on your breathing. There are so many variations of meditation. It can be done everywhere, but the best place to do it is somewhere where you feel comfortable. Follow your breath for 15 minutes or more. You will be so relaxed you'll forget about time and even your body. When your negative and limited thoughts are gone, you're in the perfect place to create. If you want, you can now focus on your desired life and begin the process of creation. When you do these exercises, you are stopping the flow of negative thinking. You are shutting them down consciously. And as you do that day by day, whenever you can, fewer and fewer negative and limited thoughts will emerge in your consciousness. When you do these exercises, if you manage to stop the negative thinking, and you should, you can enter your desired future if you want. You probably know what kind of life you would like to have. Just enter that picture in your head in first person, as you already are there, as you already are that person. Feel it with all your body. Know every detail of that picture. Walk as that person in your mind, and in your everyday life also. Do this and you will rewrite your subconscious mind. And when you do, life will give you everything you always wanted. It's the way the life works. I hope this video was helpful and you loved it. If you did, give your thumbs up and share it. And let me know which part you loved the most in the comments below. And now it's time for our daily Complete the Quote challenge. If you're new to this, your job is to complete the inspiring quote we choose for you and write the answer in comments below the video. If you can give us the right answer first, you're the winner of this daily challenge. So far you were very successful. Most of you knew the right answers. That's not a surprise, the most quotes belong to Joe Dispenza, and you all are familiar with Joe's work. In the previous video we also had quote that belongs to Joe Dispenza. We were looking for 2 words. The quote goes like this: conscious thoughts repeated often enough become, and the correct answer was unconscious thinking. So conscious thoughts repeated often enough become unconscious thinking. Congratulations to everyone with the correct answer. And to everyone who tried but didn't guess the answer. Today we also have quote from Joe Dispenza. The quote goes like this: if you want a new outcome, you will have to reinvent a... So we are missing for 2 words. If you know the correct answer, write it down in the comment section. Even if you're not sure what the right answer is, try and guess. And find out the right answer in the next video. If you like this video and our challenge, give your thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Spread the word. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button. By doing that, you will get notification when my new video and new challenge is out. If you really like what we do here and want to support us, you can join our channel and our community for a symbolic fee and gain many other additional features. You can do that by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button, or you can click on the link in the description of this video. Stay good and have a great day!
Mắt kia lại khiến đôi mắt của em thêm sầu. Vì sao em đi cần để lại lý trí, chẳng để lại anh khi nước mắt còn rơi, còn rơi. Vì sao em đã vội quên đi bao câu hứa mình còn cho nhau, quên đi bao nỗi đau mình dành. Vì sao em đã vội quên đi những lời hứa ngày nào, vì dòng nước mắt em đã vội rơi không để mãi anh ngư đến vào điên rồi. Anh như say đôi mắt môi, anh như chỉ còn muốn em bên cạnh như gần phố xa rồi. Anh chỉ muốn em cạnh đấy thôi, không muốn em ở bên đời, chỉ muốn em anh bên người. Người đã gác bước đi xa trong cơn mưa chiều vội vã, người đã bước bên anh khi cơn mưa qua gần vội vã. Em đã quên rồi mai sau đây yêu mà bé, chẳng còn lại gì những người em bao nước mắt rơi. Em khiến con tim như trôi bay trong chiều thu đầy nắng, em khiến con tim như tan vỡ trong chiều thu mát màng. Vì còn nhiều lắm những người mà nhiều lắm những nỗi vội vàng, nhiều lắm những cơn mưa em mưa ta bây giờ em vang không mẹ không mai đứng sang nhờ. Mai em còn thơ đôi mai anh còn người ta xưa ta chúng còn giữ nhau, chẳng để giữ lấy em khi cơn mưa về đến. Và chẳng cần nhau khi anh với em cùng một đêm trôi. Em ơi ta còn gì nữa đâu một cơn mưa ngày hôm qua, ta còn lại gì nữa đâu khi em.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please Lord give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please Lord give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing losing it. The noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.